In our third chapter, we are going to learn about electric charges and electric field. Let us mention key points about charges. Number 1. There are only two types of charges, the positive charge and the negative charge. Second, like charges repel. For example, two positive charges are going to experience repulsion between them. Likewise, two negative charges are going to experience repulsion between them too. However, unlike charges attract, a positive charge and a negative charge is going to experience attractive force between them. 3. Electrostatic forces get weaker as the distance between the charges increase. Charge is a measurable quantity represented by the letter Q. It is measured in the SI unit of coulombs, which is represented by the capital letter C. We all know that matter is made up of tiny particles called atoms, and atoms consist of electrons, protons, and neutrons. The amount of charge carried by an electron or proton is 1.6 times 10 to the power negative 19 coulombs, whereas a neutron has no charge. As you can see from the table, the charge of a proton and electron is very small. It is also the smallest charge possible. It is not possible to have a charge smaller than 1.6 times 10 to the power negative 19 coulombs. Since all matter is made up of atoms and consists of electrons, protons, and neutrons, the charge of an object must be integer multiples of 1.6 times 10 to the power negative 19 coulombs. It is not possible to have a charge of 2.4 times 10 to the power negative 19 coulombs, since it is not possible to have 1.5 electrons or 1.5 protons. Hence, we say that charge is quantized. They must be based on whole number of electrons or protons. This means that it can only increase or decrease in fixed packets of 1.6 times 10 to the power negative 19 coulombs. From the table, you will also note that an electron has negative charge and a proton has positive charge. Objects are not naturally charged even though they consist of so many electrons and protons, because the electrons and protons have opposite charges, and when put together, their charges balances each other out, giving a net charge of 0. Hence, when we say that an object such as an amber rod is charged, what we mean is that it has an excess of positive or negative charges. Charge is an attribute of the subatomic particles and cannot be destroyed. In other words, the amount of charge is conserved, since you cannot create charge from nothing or destroy charge. The net quantity of electric charge of a closed system remains constant. The only way to change the net charge of a system is to bring in charge from elsewhere or to remove charge from the system. In other words, when something changes its charge, charge is not created but transferred.